So welcome back, YouTube fans. So today's video, now this is about actually fuel mileage. And I took a trip to Whidbey Island, which is about, I don't know, maybe it's, I'm gonna say maybe 150-mile trip. You know, it's a short trip. But anyway, so during my trip, so I wanted to find out what kind of fuel mileage this thing's gonna get based on some of the carburetor mods and things that I've done to it. So what you're looking at, that is an HSR 42 Mikuni clone. So this one was made in China. I can't remember the name of it, but you know, it runs the same jets as my CV carb did. I ran a 180 main. I think there's a 32 primary jet in there. But anyway, it now has my custom dual velocity stack setup. And it came with a Kuryakin cone type air filter, and which I still have, but I wanted something that, you know, a little different than what most guys are running. And I got to back off here. So I had these exhausts made, and these are 2-inch exhausts. And so the bike runs pretty well. But my fuel mileage ranged between 54 and 60 miles per gallon. Now that wasn't all highway mileage. I think it was only maybe about 30 miles of actual highway riding. Okay. And so, you know, if you are getting something similar to that or worse than that, I don't know, just kind of let me know, because it seems this thing is getting pretty darn good fuel mileage. Now, I don't know what the fuel mileage on a Sportster 1200 or an 883 should be, but this one was getting, like I said, the first leg, it got 54. And on the second leg back, it got 60, well, 60 and a half, if I did my my math right. So I filled up and zeroed the counter to zero. And so once I got to my destination, I filled up again, and then just, you know, did the math. And so it came out to 54 miles per gallon on the first trip and 60 on the second trip, or the trip home. And it's running. I changed out the stock rear caliper to a performance machine caliper, as you can see here. And since this bike came from Illinois, it runs an oil cooler. Now up here in Washington State, you know, you may not need an oil cooler, but I have a Ducati and it came with two. You know, I had a spare, so I just decided to use it on this bike here, and it's working out pretty well. Let me see here. Now I just stopped, and if you can see that there, yeah. So oil temperature about what? I'm gonna say 95 degrees. And also have a temperature gauge dipstick, and that's And the tank there, oh, I'm gonna say that's up around what, maybe 110, 115 maybe. So it's, I guess, consistent. That was the oil temperature coming out of the motor into the oil cooler. And as you can see, that's what it was. So far, I'm enjoying the gas mileage that I'm getting. And so if you're getting something similar to this or something worse or better, let me know. Okay? Until then, everyone, keep the rubber side down.